Hey there, Gemini. How are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of September. Goodness gracious, guys. September already. October, November. The new year is practically here, isn't it? Gemini. Wow. 2022. Goodbye. It was a better year compared to 2021, but I am ready for 2023, what 2023 has to bring. All right, Gemini. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for the zodiac sign of Gemini in their love life this month of September? I'm using the Hermit Tarot. All right, let's see. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Gemini. This is your love reading for the month of September. I saw a card, guys. Is this one you see? Maybe I need to read it. I want you. What? Who wants you? What do they want exactly? I want you. They want you. They want your body. What? I want you. Okay. I need time for me. Okay. Gemini, we have these cards here that came out reversed. There's a bunch of them. I don't know whether I should read them reverse or if I should. Let me just look at them. Do you even care? Do you even care, Gemini? Do you even care? Or is this you telling somebody, like, do you even care about my feelings, or do you just care about my body? Maybe it's not that. Maybe, yeah, there's somebody's telling you that they want you. Everything it is that they're saying is, telling you that they want you. They want to be with you. They want a connection, something with you. But you're still being left wondering, like, do they care enough? There's just something missing. If you're asking somebody, do you even care? It's because you're not seeing something, you're not feeling something that is showing you that they care about the situation, about you, about what's going on. What do you want? Oh, yeah. What do you want? I feel like you're kind of at the point where you've been exhausted and I feel like you've been exhausted. What do you want? You're asking this somebody, you're like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? I feel like you've been exhausted so much that you're at the point where you're asking yourself this question too. Like, what do I want? Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. I had to go get something to drink. Okay, so yeah, we started with I want you. So somebody wants you, okay, for sure. But there's still something missing. Maybe they're telling you that they want you, but they're not showing you that they care enough. They're not doing something or not doing something that is making you feel like they're not really serious or that they don't care about you. And what do you want to do? This perhaps is making you question somebody's intentions, or it's making you question somebody. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Somebody, you feel like somebody needs to, like right now I heard, prove something to you at this point. It here says, yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah, nah. Okay. My life started when I met you. I still don't have all the answers, and definitely. So yeah and you see there's a contradiction here. It's like yay and nay. And there's a lack of seriousness with this, like, nah, like it's just like yay or nay. There's something there. You feel like somebody is not taking something seriously. And it might just be the way that you feel, because I'm kind of getting that, like, whatever you're feeling, like the other person is saying, no, that's not true, or they've done so and so to convey to you that that's not the case. But there is a lack of care here, it seems. Even like a kind of immaturity. Yeah. Again, it feels like yay or nay, like, yeah, nah, you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. You know that Katy Perry song, which I think it's pretty much just about somebody that you're like, what? Like, what? You're this, you're hot one day, you're cold one day, and it's hard to kind of um, just know what somebody wants, because of what they're doing. It's always changing. Maybe they're not consistent. They're telling you one thing, but they're doing another. My life started when I met you. So there's no denying that. I feel like that could be contributing here to maybe a little of the doubt, because it's like, well, do they care? They're doing things that are showing you in a way that they don't really, they're not taking something seriously, or that they don't care about something. But then you also know that you guys perhaps share something, or for a fact, or in some way, that you have made an impact in this person's life because you've seen it. And there's some things I feel like you're sure about. My life started when I met you. So I feel, yeah, things, I feel like there is something special about the connection that the both of you have. In specific, the way that the both of you, or you, have changed this person's life, and vice versa. So you know that this person is important. You know as well that you are important to them, right? And that both of you have impacted their life significantly. So you know that. But again, there's something that they're not doing, or that they're doing, that is just not setting right here. I still don't have all the answers. You see, I still don't have all the answers. You don't. You feel like there's answers to questions that you still do not have, that this person has been unable. Like, you have certain questions, like one of them is, what do you want? And you cannot say for sure that this person wants you. Yes, there's things, right, that if you sit there and you think about it, yes, there's things that you can point out and say, okay, well, this gives me this answer, and I know that they want to be with me, or they want me, right? But, like that, I need them to care about this, or this is important for me, or that, and I'm not seeing that from them. And then here it says, definitely. But something that's standing out to me in this deck is just the way the definitely is written, you see? Like, it's kind of not scattered, but the way that it's definitely. Like, I feel like somebody's reassuring you, or okay, this is either happening or will be happening. They're trying to reassure you, definitely. Yeah, I feel like there's just some things with this definitely that you cannot deny. The purple color, crown chakra, there's just things that you cannot deny. Could be about the connection, some things that you know. Like, I feel like that this person, that there's something special here, that this person wants you want them. And it's like you feel like deep down inside that they care. And it's like, that they care, but still it's like they're not doing something. They're doing something that is making you feel otherwise. But deep down inside, it's like there's a lot of things that you know for sure, Ace of Swords, to be true. And that you have impacted this person's life. And then I'm hearing, how, if they don't care about me, if I'm nobody special, then how was I able to impact their life so deeply? How was I able to change their life? How was they're able to change mine? Like, if this wasn't something special, if this wasn't this or that, then how is this possible? But still, But still, you have, despite all of this, despite all these definitelys and all these ace of swords, all this that you know to be true deep down inside, that you know for sure, it's like still there's a lot of answers here that you do not have. There's some uncertainty. And guys, I feel like it could certainly just boil down to a certain level of immaturity here, maybe, because this to me just screams immaturity. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, nah. So it could just fall down to that, a certain level of immaturity where, there's somebody here that's a lot more mature than the other, different ways of communicating. One's a little more advanced, a little more refined, and the other one is not. Like, for example, I remember in high school, I had a partner at that time. I had a girlfriend, and we had two different ways of communicating. I was, I like to communicate. I like to talk. I like to have conversations. I like to ask, like, how do you feel about this or that? And they weren't that kind of person. They were just kind of like a yay or nay kind of person. They just, and now that I think about it, at times I did feel like a disconnection there. I felt like there was something missing. And you're Gemini, you're curious, you like to know, and you're very big on communication. I have a Gemini rising. And well, I'm bringing that up because I'm kind of maybe getting a little bit of those vibes where, it's not necessarily that they don't care. It's just, they just have a different way of being. Yeah, yay or nay or nah, whatever. And then here it says, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. Certainly. That could be something as well. Like there's somebody here that just needs a little more time to be able to put, I'm hearing their words together. Or they just need a little more time to just, feel more comfortable. They just need a little more time for whatever. 18 could be of significance. Please give me time. Yeah, you see? So it's like somebody needs, some time perhaps to show you. Somebody needs time to show you. But I feel like for the most part, you're at the point, I'm telling you, where you feel like somebody has to prove something to you. Maybe not like prove something to you, but you're just at the point where just you need to see something, feel something to just really reassure you, because you really feel like somebody's not caring. And that's like a big no-no. Like you need to feel like you care. Like, are you listening to me? No. But are you listening to what I am saying? Like, are you understanding? Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. So yeah, guys, there's somebody here that, is definitely perhaps going through, a wave of new emotions. Whoa, that scared me. They're going through like a wave of new emotions, right? They've never felt like this before. This could be a new experience, or just, whatever, the both of you are going through experiencing. It's just, something could be new or different, in some way. Whatever the case, I do feel like whatever we have here definitely, okay, needs more time, okay? Okay, let's continue. Light. Keep the energy light, okay? Keep it light. I'm telling you, look, I need more balance. What did I say right now? I'm like, light, keep it light. Which in a way it is, like, keep it balanced, keep it light, like, not too heavy. And then look, here it says, do you even care? I'm telling you, you guys are stuck on that. Hey, you need to feel like I can understand that. You need to feel like you care. Yeah, you told me you want me and this and that, and I have all these answers, but damn, like, can you, like, I just need to feel like you care, I just need, do you even care? And then it's like, I want you. It just feels like maybe they're not doing something or giving you something in the way that you are used to getting it or receiving it. I still don't have all the answers. Goodness gracious, here's that energy again. I still don't have all the answers. So you see, I feel like as well, whoever this other person is, I feel like they, when you don't have all the answers, we could, like right now I'm thinking about learning, like you're having to learn something, right? You don't have all the answers, well, you go looking for the answers. So I feel like this person at this moment is trying to find those answers, them for themselves. Like, what am I supposed to do, or this or that? They're kind of like learning is kind of giving me that vibe. Here it says, if I follow you, I could lose everything. If I follow you, I could lose everything. So there's somebody here that is afraid of like losing themselves, maybe losing there's a fear, of course, here. If I follow you, I could lose everything. So this is like, some like an issue, a problem here, and that's contributing to like to all of this. If I follow you, I could lose everything. So for many of you, there could be a lot at risk here. Maybe you know this, maybe you don't know. Again, we saw that light card. Here it says gossip only hurts more. Gossip only hurts more. I need more balance. If I follow you, I could lose everything. Yeah, so there's a lot at stake. I want a fresh start with you. I meant what I said. You see, to me, this sounds like somebody's reassuring. Like, I mean what I say, but again, there's something that has happened, something that is going on right now or will happen that is going to make you feel otherwise. Like, you don't mean what you're saying. Like, there's a lack of trust even here. Maybe somebody has not given you necessarily a reason not to trust them. But for many of you, I feel like they have. And you're just not really sure whether they cared. Somebody did something, is doing something, will be doing something that is just making you feel this way. And I feel like they're like trying to reassure you, like it's not that way. I meant what I said. Like I really mean what I'm saying. There's a lot to lose here in this situation. There's a lot to lose. There's a lot to lose. I want a fresh start. There's somebody here that wants a fresh start. They want to just start fresh again. But again, it's like, I feel like you, Gemini, there's just a lot of answers or a lot of gaps here that just need to be filled before, you can feel okay with whatever fresh start. And it says gossip only hurts, guys. So there's gossip here for many of you. Gossip. What is gossip? Gossip is just like trivial things, like just things that don't even matter, so this could be like, I'm also getting like what it is that you're telling yourself. If there's gossip as well, I've seen this card. I don't know who I saw it for. I did Taurus and Capricorn, and I'm doing you, Gemini. I saw it in one of their readings, and I'm getting the same vibe from it here. Where it's like it's kind of just feels like a gossipy energy around you. There could be gossiping, like things that you heard or things that seem this way, or things that you heard, things people are saying that just make the situation worse. Gossip only hurts more. Like this, okay, like what people are saying or this or that is just making the situation worse. I need more time. And because of that, it's like you need more time to kind of just process everything. Like, what do you really want? Like, I'm not really sure that you want this. I'm not really sure that you even care like as much as I want you to. And well, that's a problem. That's an issue. And then on top of that, there's like this person and that person, or there's this that's being said, or this has gone around. And, because of all of that, I need more time to just kind of like process all of this. And I feel like somebody's reassuring, this or that, or it's not like this, or it is like this, or, and you're just not like, somebody's ready for a new start. But again, there's a lot of gaps. We have, I want you to choose. I want you to choose. Yeah, I kind of feel that for many of you. There could be somebody here that is wanting you to choose to just make a decision, but you're not necessarily ready to do that. And the decision could be as simple as just believing, or just trusting. I never imagined so much perfection. So I'm seeing this. I never imagined so much perfection at this person. I feel like they're seeing you like this. They're seeing you in a certain light that's very positive. Or just everything like about you, or just the way you're handling things, or what it is that you're doing, it's putting you in a very positive and a very good light. And it's something that this person is looking at you, and they're admiring about you. So there's a lot to admire about you and how you fit in this situation, however that resonates. I want you to choose. I want you to choose. There could be somebody that will be reaching out, guys. Oh no, and that could certainly be nasty. This says, I am addicted to you. That's the devil. And get out. Look, there's two devils, guys. What? I am addicted to you, and I am obsessed with your body. No, I don't know. What is this, guys? I just want you all the time. What? That's not good energy. Nope. What did I say? I'm like, for many of you, there might be somebody reaching out. Look, for many of you, there might be somebody reaching out, guys. And for many of you, that is a double, that's double devil. They're obsessed with you. Is a very toxic, unhealthy connection. And be careful, because for many of you, Gemini, I see you like not being fully sure about somebody, and then which could put you in a vulnerable spot, right? Because you're doubting, you're not fully sure, and you're still like, how do we learn? We learn through experience. And here comes an experience that you should avoid. I am obsessed with your body. Get out. I am addicted to you. Whoa. Okay. And then here it says, I just want you all the time. Yeah, that is really unbalanced and unhealthy there, and incredibly toxic, and it just feels incredibly draining. This person feels very void, and it feels like a parasitic energy that just wants to feed off of your energy. So be careful with that, guys. There is somebody for many of you that will be reaching out that might not even be about your body, but like sexual is pretty much what I'm getting here. But for many of you, this is a person that's just wanting, they're just sexually deprived, or I don't know, something. For others of you, it doesn't have to be something sexual. Like this it's a person that has a very obsessive, very toxic energy, and they're going to be reaching out to you. I mean, this could even be a friend for some of you, very selective few. Okay. I just want you all the time. And they're like really obsessing over something, and whatever it is that they're bringing, the energy that they have is something that you do not even want to get involved in, especially if it involves this right here, this gossip. And then here it says, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. I believe we saw this already. I don't know if it's coming out here again, but we saw it at the beginning. I'm not sure if I put it up or not, but it's there. It's here. Please give me some time. I feel like this could be something somebody's telling you, maybe in so many words, or maybe they're not saying this, but whatever they're doing, it's conveying that to you, that, they need more time to prove something to you. I've never felt this way before. Yeah, somebody just, again, there's somebody here really trying to convince you. It almost feels like. Now, again, for many of you, there's something attached to this person. There's gossip in some way that has affected, for others of you, has affected this relationship. And for many of you, maybe somebody reached out to you, will be reaching out to you. When somebody reached out, I'm hearing, is involved here, and it's a very toxic, negative energy. All right. So, closing message, like, what do you want to tell Gemini? Like, maybe advice, Holy Spirit, advice, as well as, a little bit of some foresight for them. so they know what to expect. Look at that. You need to listen to your heart. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before you tell him, her goodbye. Him, her, they. Come on, light. Here we go. Listen to your heart, guys. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. I'm a very jealous person. Look, they're the green-eyed monster. There's a very jealous person here. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. So to me, this card just gives me the feeling of, for many of you, somebody hurt you here. Somebody was hurt. And I feel like this could be you, Gemini, cross-watcher, whoever the person here that's not really fully convinced. But I feel like you are, for the most part, is this kind of crooked, guys? I don't know. This to me says that you've kind of, have gotten over it. So if you do, you know how sometimes you're ready to forgive somebody, but just because you're ready to forgive them doesn't mean you're ready to be in a relationship with them. And then the other person takes that as you not being ready to forgive them because you're still not ready to be with them. No, like you can forgive somebody, but then you're like, but I'm not ready yet. And again, a lot of people take that as like, well, you haven't really forgiven me yet because you're not with me. It's like, no, hold on. You see, you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. But, it's like, I feel like you have gotten over, whatever, for the most part, you've processed whatever wrongs, and you are in a place where you could possibly start a fresh new start. But this, I guess, there's an uncertainty there. There's something for many of you that's just not sitting right with you, and you just have to like process it or sit on it a little longer to feel more comfortable or to be convinced of something. I don't know. Listen to your heart. Ultimately, is what you need to know. You need to listen to your heart. There's a very jealous individual here. Wrongful advice. This to me gives me the vibe of like a jealous person. Wrongful advice. You know how it's so easy just to get a jealous person worked up? You can tell them any old damn lie, any old raggedy lie. You could just tell them anything that just makes them jealous, and they'll just act on it. They'll get triggered, and guess what they do? They start treating the other person bad because they're jealous because of what somebody said. We saw that gossip card. You know what I'm talking about? Like those really jealous people, like you just have to start a rumor or say something or make them say something that makes them question like their love, your love for them. Love me. Like, do they love me? Somebody received wrong advice. Look, and it's the jealous person for many of you. Somebody received wrong advice, or they were advised, or whatever was said to them. I feel like that's connected to the gossip card, and that made them very jealous. Jealousy could certainly be a very big problem here. And somebody feels like, love me. Like, I just needed you to love me. But no, that's not what they needed. There's somebody here that needed to keep their jealousy in check, and they got some wrong information or advice. Anyways, look, you need to listen to your heart. There's wrongful advice. It's just them following their own bad advice and just doing something out of jealousy, and it just was the wrong thing to do. And look, I feel like you've overcome some things, but with the, I guess, I feel like you're still, maybe you're not even really sure exactly what it is, but I feel like you're just are not fully convinced. It feels like, and it's okay. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? Do you see how that's the jealous person, the insecure? You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? You see, there's a very jealous individual here, guys. This is future. This is also advice. The advice is, look, you are right. Like what you are right. Like Gemini, you whatever you're, however you're handling this, like you need to listen to your heart. You need to listen, to yourself. And I feel like we could say you need more time, or you just need to process this a little longer. So just listen to how you feel. And as long as you follow the beat to your own heart, and just listen to it, and trust, you'll be doing everything right. Don't let anybody push you into anything. I don't even feel like I have to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Jealous and wrongful advice. Jealousy could certainly, this is future energy, is a factor here, something for you to know. There's a jealous person, and there is some, bad advice here, things that have said, or this is foresight. So there's a jealous person for many of you that's going to be saying things, okay, in the future, because I asked advice as well as future foresight. So yeah, so just be careful about like the people that are advising you, or like what you're hearing with that gossip card. There's a jealous person here. And there's somebody here that just, I feel like needs to feel like they're loved. Like this is you, but I also feel even more strongly is the other person, especially if they've been acting, weird ways. They've been kind of acting out, and it's because there's a need there for love, and there's an insecurity of like, do you love me, And they kind of project that, and then what they think that you're doing, they're doing themselves. It's kind of what I get here. So this is what it is that you should expect. The most important thing is just listen to your heart, okay? Listen to your heart, and know that as long as you do that, you'll be doing the right thing. All right, let's get an oracle message. Gemini, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. This is the Dream Decoder. It's a dream deck. It's not really meant to be used like an oracle message deck, but I'm using it like that. Excuse me. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Closing message for Gemini. It says demon or monster. Here's that card again. Look, there's somebody that has a shadow. Demon or monster. We all have our demons. When they appear in dreams in some grotesque or scary form, they may represent emotions we've been repressing or hiding. So there's repressed emotions here, guys. Feelings that somebody has been hiding. That's the jealousy. An alien or monster in a dream can have a similar meaning. Your dreaming might be encouraging you to come to terms with something that's inwardly plaguing or intimidating you. Yep. The problem may be an emotion such as anger, fear, or anxiety that has gotten out of control and morphed into a malevolent force. Alternatively, it might be a situation that's gotten out of hand, or a person who refuses to listen to you, respect you, or take your feelings or wishes into account. Maybe they have taken advantage of you, or possibly by exploiting your good nature. Since monsters are a fiction, the dream could also be suggesting to your unconscious mind that you see your delusions for what they are and get real. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely a person here, guys, that needs to like face, their issues. We also saw, like right now I heard booty call. That energy there where like somebody reached out, for many of you, that could have been that person's energy from the get-go, right? Where from the get-go, they showed you that they didn't care about you, and they were just making you feel like felt objectified by them. Remember those two devils there? And obviously here we see somebody that, it's like having to tell you, like reassure you, it wasn't like that. I do feel like somebody's jealous ways kind of got the best of them, and they started projecting. Like, like they felt unloved by you or rejected by you in some kind of way. So then their way of handling, their immature way of handling the situation is by projecting. And then they make you feel like that. So jealousy is of significance because this card is pretty much saying, right, that there's some shadows that are scary, that are difficult to confront and process because they're like your demon. That's a part of you. Well, it's telling somebody like get real, like this, like start creating these illusions or telling yourself this or that, or it's just like just confront the situation and what it is that you did. There is something like that here, like, you know what, you shouldn't have done that or why you're doing that. And the simple fact of recognizing that just really, you know, put somebody in a vulnerable spot to be seen in a dark light. And that's difficult. So demons and monsters, one more card. There's somebody for sure here that needs to face some demons, guys. And that's that jealousy card, okay? And the gossip, you know, being susceptible to gossip. Here we have paralysis. Interesting. Dreams in which you can't move or speak can cause great anxiety. The simplest explanation is that you feel helpless and trapped in some aspect of your life. So somebody's feeling trapped and helpless. For some reason, you're unable to move forward, perhaps because you can't decide on the best course of action. If you're disabled in a dream or in a wheelchair or a disabled person appears, this may reflect an aspect of yourself that's struggling to express itself or realize its potential. Perhaps you're lacking in confidence or have ambitions or goals you feel are beyond you. A situation may not have worked out as you'd hoped. This is given, you know, that card that we saw that said like, you're too beautiful, how can you like me, or something like that. Again, it's just like somebody gets consumed by fear or gets consumed by anxiety, and it's like they just get stuck. Alternatively, someone may have hurt you badly in a way you might not even have acknowledged to yourself. If your immobility results from being weighed down with your heavy bags, this is a sign of taking on too many responsibilities. You might need to say no more often and ask others to help you. I'm also getting that this is for you, Gemini, not to get like paralyzed or stuck in a situation perhaps that, you know, consumes you in anxiety. Like don't let whatever we have here like paralyze you and stop you. And it could potentially paralyze you, like get you stuck a little bit if you take this as a responsibility, because I do feel like it's like there's almost something that you're not really, it's not that you're not ready for, but it's something that's just kind of heavy for you and you're having to maybe process it in like certain doses, you know. Like, don't take it all at once. And all at once would just be like, maybe just saying, okay, not I forgive you, but I'm just going to give you this example. Okay, I forgive you. And you're just kind of like starting off fresh again. It's too much. It's too much doing that with somebody. Starting fresh with somebody, it's just too much right now. Yes, that's too much of a big responsibility for you. You see, it's like you need more space. However that resonates. Look, the sex, it says sex again. Yeah, there's a lot of highly sexual charged energies here, guys, which could certainly be potentially dangerous for sure, especially with those, that death card that we saw there. One more card from here. So it's just saying like, be careful. Be careful. Some of you may be thinking, well, you know, I don't, for a selective few, I'm not ready for them, but, you know, I'll let them in my bed or something like that. No, that's not a good idea either. Especially not with the two devils that we saw, which could be you and them both like succumbing to some, you know, some bad choices. It says balance. What the heck am I talking about? It says something is not an equal give and take. Focus on balancing yourself. That is the most important thing. If you listen to your heart, it's always going to lead you to balance. Listen to your heart, and remember that you need to stay balanced in this situation. Something is not an equal give and take. Focus on balancing yourself. This is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.